Welcome back, everybody. Bones here, and this is the Pompey campaign. For those of you who joined us last time, you saw that everything just kind of went to hell in a handbasket. I'll start this battle before... Yeah, let's fight this because I'm worried about losing one of my Dacian archers. But basically, all of my money went into this nebulous place of not here last episode, and I couldn't figure out why for the longest time, and it finally occurred to me that at the same time that I took that city, my Imperium level went up. So I poked around, and it turns out that yes, higher Imperium levels come with a higher level of corruption, and corruption lowers your income. So basically, there's nothing for me to really build or anything that's going to be a very short-term solution to that. I'm just going to have to get more territory and use increased taxes to build up new buildings. So it's definitely not an ideal situation on my perspective. But it's the one I'm stuck with. So let's get these Praetorians set up. Who else do we have? See the Eagle Cohort. Alright, we'll bring all you guys over to here, because I really don't need a reserve. We're basically going to use the same battle plan that I used to win in... I don't know if it was the same city, but in the same city layout as this last time. I'm going to break the Praetorians down to here, and over to here. Oh, I moved too many men over here, but it shouldn't be... Come on, there we go. Shouldn't be a huge issue, because most of the enemy's army is not... has not landed yet. So let's start moving you men up. Auxiliary Dacian skirmishers, I'll put here. Eagle Cohort, put here. Oop, move all the Evocati. We'll place them, I don't know, here should be fine. Basically keeping them as reserve, because I don't know exactly where the enemy's going to land yet. It looks like they're going to land over here, but I've seen the computer do really wonking things with pathfinding before. And what is this? Iberian slingers, Iberian swordsmen, and a unit of noble fighters. Okay, I wasn't even aware that these guys were on the reinforcing, so I'll bring the cav over here. These units are really beaten up, and I think my mic might be clicking a bit, so hopefully I can deal with that in post, but I'll try not to move my mouth as much, because that makes the mic shift. Oh, is there no actual town garrison? Huh. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I can definitely work with that. Let's see. Horsemen! First unit spear horsemen. Let's take out these slingers.
Warriors ready!
Noble fighters will crash into and wedge.
Wedge formation!
Okay, let's start pulling the Praetorians up into the city then. I mean, if we can just hold this place, we can deal with this fairly easily. Alright. So let's set the defenses up a little bit different then. Pull the Evocati over here. Eagle Cohort, one unit of Evocati. Place... about here, I think, will stop the enemy from getting a charge on my Dacians. And we'll start to pull all the bows up to here. We'll keep the Celtic units in reserve. And the general will place back here just to make sure we don't get charged in the rear, although I doubt that the enemy is going to end up trying to do that.
Orders! Battle ready!
Those men are gone. Let's stop getting shot in the back by this Iberian swordsman. We should be able to wipe those guys out pretty easily. Okay, we need to get moving. I wasn't aware I told you guys to walk. Come on. We have a ton of enemy units on the field. We do not need to be cautious at the moment. Let's turn on quick reload. Are they just out? God damn, they are just outside the range of my units. Alright, so let's bring... Who do we have?
Bowman!
You men will be placed here. Turn you guys off skirmish just so we don't get anything stupid, because you guys are on a cliff.
Advance at speed!
You guys are behind. How are we doing out here? Alright, looks like we've taken out all enemy units. I don't see... Alright, one straggler. The unit's probably destroyed, but just to be safe. Alright, let's head up here. Bring the cav up. Send the Evocati down. There we go.
Bowman!
Focus fire on this Iberian skirmisher. They're going to be the hardest unit for my Praetorians to catch. It doesn't look like they're going to try to flank over to this side, so let's cut off their escape. Let's bring the Celtic warriors over here to make this a little bit thicker. Start moving down. Start moving down. Don't want to take too much skirmisher fire. These are melee units, so we can definitely charge them. They won't try to run away. We can't really get a good placement on our skirmish units, unfortunately. Get around the side, guys. Let's see if we can get a rear charge on these guys. Alright, let's bring this cav unit down here as well. Make sure we're charging these men here. I don't think they're going to get away. I mean, if we win, most of these armies are stationed within the city. Or at least in the port of the city, so I don't think there are going to be any survivors if we win the battle, but better safe than sorry, you know? I've had enough nasty surprises recently that I don't want another one. Alright, so 38 kills to 1,000 some. 38 losses to 1,000 enemy kills, I mean. So even if the fleet did survive, which I do doubt, and crap, I bumped my mic again, I'm doing great with that today. Even if the fleet did survive, it's not going to be combat effective anymore. If I subjugate Iberia...
Ready for battle.
Oh. Okay. Well, my income just skyrocketed again. Can I turn my taxes down? Yes, I can. Okay, I don't even know anymore, guys. Let's see. Well, we're not going to care about happiness. It's not going to really matter. Well, it is going to matter, but there's not going to be much that I can really do about it. Food. Let's convert this. Horse trainer. Port.
Ready for orders.
That army's still moving down there. The Gaiatuli are almost certainly going to try to take Abora. Hopefully they'll fail. But if they don't, I'm completely willing to declare war on them to get that city back. We're going to wait and see to see if this is a temporary thing with my income. Because I am worried that... you know... Ah, crap. I've lost train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing terribly today. But I am worried... yeah, screw it. Screw it. I'm worried about something. My brain is not making words happen to say the things. Are there any armies that can move? First Legion... I can move these guys, but I'm pretty sure the city will begin to rebel if I do. We're gonna hold them here until the city completely converts over to the Garrison Municipium. So we don't have to worry about the city being retaken that easily. So that was that Legion and 3rd Legion. 3rd Legion we're trying to bring down here quickly. Okay, well I have 2 options. First option, I can send 3rd Legion and capture Popodeva. Although it looks like it's under siege. But if I can capture that, I get a nice staging area for when I attack Antony, and it'll be really hard for him to push me out, and it also makes sure I can keep a military presence to respond to these 2 cities. On the other hand, if I take Odessos, and I can talk about this while the turn ends. Oh, after I... let's see. Romanization... don't control you. Yeah, not really sure what I want to do where.
Ready, willing, and able.
That's a pretty prosperous settlement. I do have tax harvesting here. You know, I'll try putting tax harvesting here as well. And then we'll find out if I'm allowed to have doubled up
That path is blocked.
edicts, because for whatever reason my brain keeps saying I'm not allowed to, but I haven't actually tested this. And I am really worried about those fleets that Lepidus has scooting around. It's looking like he's planning on sending an invasion fleet to attack my economic center. I'm not sure if that's by design or by coincidence, but that could... with all the problems I had with economy recently, that could really put me in a bind, especially if I drop into, like, the negatives again when I go up in Imperium. So I'm going to need to find a good way to deal with that, but I am kind of nervous about... ah, crap, I am going to have to declare war with the Gaiatuli then. But yeah, I am kind of nervous about recruiting another army to try to deal with that, because that's also another investment that I can't really afford. That said, compared to the chances of him just getting huge amounts of all of my economic buildings, it would still be better for me to recruit an army, I suppose. But we'll see what the computer ends up doing. And crap, I think Iberia just sabotaged yet another one of my armies. Okay, that is fantastic. Because now that... I think that is the last Iberian army, so if I'm able to take that down... fantastic, rebellion. But if I'm able to destroy this...
We hunger
and
for
this army is looking in great shape, so we're going to try.
to battle.
Okay, if I can destroy this, I might be able to just wipe Iberia off the map. And I do want to fight this, but this army is in such raggedy condition that I'm not sure if it would be entertaining to fight or not. You know what? No. It's not worth it.
Waiting for more orders.
Okay, so Iberia is gone. That is a load off of my mind.
We hunger.
That also frees this army up. I'll definitely be getting that. Start sending this army down here. The army at Brigantium, they'll be fine. There's nothing that rebellion can really do to push them out.
Commander.
I think I'm going to need to try to set my armies up for a quick strike to knock out the guy at Thule.
Ready for battle.
Alright, that army can't move. I might lose Tolitium, but I'm in a good position to recapture it at least. Let's see, 8 turns until I can start building level 4 cities.
Ready.
And
We take this settlement.
didn't mean
for
to
Rome.
do that. Meant to auto-resolve it.
Cower before Rome.
Okay, guys, look at my army. The highest chevrons you can get in almost the best year possible compared to this little garrison here. Can you guys think of a reason why I should be taking 7% casualties? Because I can. But I'll deal with it. It's not really that big of a deal, and it's not worth the aggravation it will give me trying to take that myself. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do something about this fucking, this mic.
At your command.
Last Numidian army. Well, last Numidian army in the area, at least.
Is that all?
Oh. Right, I forgot about you guys, didn't I? I don't really have anywhere for... Okay. Reinstate Legacy. State, yes. Hey, I even picked the right one, I think. Let's get... Yeah, let's just get some Evocati cohort. And I don't really need a big navy to wreck this, and I really don't care if this fleet gets destroyed and I lose that general.
We hunger for battle.
Let's see. You need to be upgraded.
We hunger for battle.
You need to be upgraded as well. Night battles will be fantastic.
Commander.
4th Legion still has 1 turn, they have to stay there.
Ready for battle.
3rd Legion is moving as quickly as possible to retake... Well, not to retake, but to start taking these areas down here. And 5th Legion has to deal with that rebellion. Alright. So we're starting to get a bit of a handle on things. Oh, right, that one spy did die, so I'm gonna need to recruit another one. Although I haven't really been using spies to their best effect, honestly. But yeah, even if I don't take out that Numidian fleet, I do want to get a fleet down by Brundisium to start holding off all of those... I'm not sure if they're fleets or transports, but whatever they are that Lepidus has sailing around, I can't let them do that unopposed. I could have sworn I saw Parthia sending at least one army up to my... I think Odessos, up in Dacia. I don't know if it turned around or what, but I could have sworn that I saw it start moving there. Okay, you know what? Is it close to feet, close to feet? Good, there's no win chance. Well, it seems weird that I'm saying good to that. I really want to catch this navy. Or, well, this army. Because now, they have no way of, escaping. I can just wipe them off the board once again. That's actually something I really kind of want to...
My lords offer
Oh.
a symbol.
Yeah, I'll take that. Don't... I'm definitely never going to argue with a trade agreement from anybody. Whether or not I keep it or try to kill you is generally up to debate. Yeah. It's really sad, and I probably could win this, but I don't feel like fighting that small scale of a fight right now. Although it might have been fun, but damage done. Already did it. Well, already auto-resolved it. Ah, crap. I'm bankrupt again. I really don't understand it.
Commander,
Like, the territories that I've lost are not valuable enough
none will escape.
to make me lose all that money. And I went from, like, what, 3,000 income?
That's your command.
And I'm back! What? How valuable is this city? I don't get it. I don't understand.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, well either way, let's start moving this army down into here.
I want hourly patrols.
If nothing else, we do need to garrison this for a little bit. Help calm public order. Now watch, taking this city is going to make me go down to like negative 10,000 or something. Okay, yeah, you know what? I am not taking... like what? 21% casualties to this force? No. No, this battle is not worth fighting, but 2 or 3, like 3 to 5% casualties. Hell, even 10% casualties for a small battle. I can absorb those, but 21% for this? That's just... no. There's something wrong with the calculations on the computer side. Alright. Where can I funnel them? This actually is one of my favorite maps to fight. Unfortunately... I can explain it in a second, actually. If I set up here, I think I can draw the enemy out into terrible... and do just terrible things to them. There we go. Let's bring the war dogs to the side. Let's finish deploying them. And we'll keep the Praetorians back here. And the general in front. It's not going to matter all that much. And... yeah, I think the artillery is going to make the opponents obliged to come out to fight me because I had the ranged advantage. But anyway, this is one of my favorite cities to fight in because of this building right here. I generally love getting archers and slingers and just having a field day with the enemy units that are placed in the town center. You can just rip them to pieces, and it's just... it is hilarious what you can do to them. I just like the aesthetic of this thing. This is probably the best map, open city map that they've made.
Legionaries!
I start moving the legionaries in.
War
So we can
dogs!
send the war dogs to do what they do best. We'll hold the naked swords back just a little bit. I think we'll send the legionary cav to try to seal the deal from behind. Alright guys, if you want to hold back, that's fine. My artillery will just keep ripping you to pieces. Try to get a nice shot in here. There we go. I'd say that's 2 successful volleys, over 100 kills so far.
Legionaries, engage!
Let's start charging these men.
At your service.
Probably should have had the armored legionaries running. And I must admit, I am slightly worried about friendly fire. Alright, with how this is set up, I think I can afford to get the naked swords a little bit closer. Let's bring the Praetorians down as well.
Quick march. Forward.
Let's bring the cav in. I really need to replace those with better units, don't I? Actually, let's change this to explosive rounds, because the enemy is very light, and the explosive rounds will not do as good against armor. That said, with how the enemy's routing, I don't think it's going to be specifically necessary. Ooh, man. Alright, let's get the rear strike on. Let's charge the naked swords in, because they are getting shot up, and I don't like that. Yeah, with 300 combined kills, that is fantastic. Probably a little bit of friendly fire, but I don't think it matters all that much. And I'm gonna cut the episode a little bit short after this. I do want to keep recording, but we are starting to get a little bit close to half an hour, and my time to record today is a little bit limited. So apologies for that, but I think we got a few good fights in this. Even if I'm still not sure of the mechanism by which I gain and lose horrific amounts of money. But yeah, that is... You guys can do the math for me, but I don't think that's anywhere near 21% casualties. I think it's a bit closer to like 2% or something like that.
We hunger for
But yeah.
battle.
So, economies are confusing, as we've all learned today. But either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I certainly enjoyed making it, despite the confusions. And I hope to see you guys again next time.